Hello, folks. It's me again. It's Alvin with my 335D, giving you an update. It's been a couple of weeks since I installed my new glow plug module, so I'm just gonna update and just show you how I'm gonna get rid of my. I've got an SRS light, airbag light there. So the check engine light went completely, and now we need to get rid of that seatbelt light. So I'm showing you my software. It's Aide. This is what I use to diagnose my B335D. As you can see, the software is there, but it has to upload new software. So I'll wait for it to do that. A couple of times it just updates. This is an online software which I bought from Germany. You can get it on Amazon or eBay. I prefer Amazon. So I bought it on Amazon, and the guys in Berlin shipped me this software. It's fantastic. It's before that I used to use this, what you call this, Actron stuff, but piece of junk. Don't work. It just shows you what the fault is. You cannot even switch off the check engine light. Whereas this Aide here comes with this box here, control module, that you connect straight onto your port there. And you need to have Wi-Fi with this in order to get this thing going and for it to diagnose and give you proper diagnosis. As you can see out there, I was already doing a diagnosis on my 335. So it comes up with all sorts of BMW models, including my E90. It's got the F30 series. It's got the latest, and this software is great. So let's go back. I replaced my glow plug module, and if I put that service engine soon light always used to come on, but now it comes on, and once I start the car, it's gone. So there you go. My car runs great. Let me just switch off the fan there so we can hear. This car runs real good. Now, before I had the check engine light, I keep this car outside, and as it gets cold, as it's winter now, in the morning, what was happening is that the idle would move up and down, and my gas mileage wasn't that good. I was losing probably like 40 or 50 miles, but this would go up and down, and the car would be rough in the morning. So as I did, I changed the glow plugs, but the glow plugs didn't let the check engine light go. Let's just switch that off and put it on that so that my Aide can read the system, the ECU. So I changed the glow plugs, but the service engine light didn't go. So what I did is I tore it up again. I put the diagnosis. It told me I had the P0671 fault, and my glow plug cylinder 1 was not firing, was at fault. This Aide software actually said it was a permanent fault, so that showed me, and it told me I need to replace my that gave me an idea that I needed to replace my glow plug module. So let me show you how this works once it finishes downloading its newest version. Once this finishes, as you can see, it says the software update. It's good. Now I don't wanna. Do you want to allow the foreign program? Yes. So it's English. There we go. Preparing the Aide internet wizard, and then it continues to update the software. So automatically close the files that are still in use and let this thing update. There we go. So it doesn't always update all the time, but sometimes it does. So it's updated. So I go on the icon. Mind you, this diagnosis tool is about $500, almost $600. But it's the one that has worked for me. So we come up to the screen. Once this starts, it says there, as you can see, automatic interface update, and the software is downloaded. So my automatic interface is successful. Okay. It shows me the diagnosis that I ran. So let me cancel this. Would you like to delete this? Yes, I delete that. Delete previous diagnosis which had no faults in the ECU. So create new vehicle. This is what happens. Then it gives me an option of all these cars, but I want BMW. So BMW. And then it gives me BMW 1 series, 2 series, 3 series. As you can see, mine is 3 series. It goes all the way. Let me just show you how far it goes. It goes all the way to BMW convertible, coupe, Grand Touring convertible, 5 series, 6 series, 7 series, i8, X1, X3, X4, X5, X6, Z3, Z4, and Z8 E52. So it's got everything here to diagnose the BMW. Let me go back to selecting the E90. Let's see, E90. So BMW there, E90. It gives me a selection, and I want E90 335D. Where's the 335, 320, 335i, 335D? There we go. So once I do that, there we go. It says start new diagnosis. Yes, I've connected the interface. I've connected the interface to the vehicle, BMW E90 335D. And I read and understood. So we start diagnosis. You can give it a couple of minutes. So once you press diagnosis, this is what comes up. It diagnoses all this system, the diagnostic system, the ABS, the supplemental restraint, SRS. I've got a fault with the SRS. That's why I got that seatbelt sign there. As you can see, it's already diagnosed it. So SRS has got a fault. So let it finish diagnosing. Then I'll show you how I clear that fault. And there'll be no more SRS. Sometimes SRS happens because there are connections on the seat that are loose. Sometimes if you disconnect your battery is running low, that might give you an SRS sign. But you can't remove it using that old diagnosis thing that I threw away. You need this interface here, the auto aid, in order to diagnose and get rid of it. So as you can see, there are no faults. So no faults in all the systems. So it checks the SRS, supplemental restraint, engine control module, transmission, dashboard, air conditioning. So my glow plug module worked very well. So let's go to that. Let's communicate with the car, and this is what happens. It tells me there's a permanent safety battery terminal problem. So we need to check my terminal on the battery. But I can go ahead and delete the error, which is what I'm doing now. And am I on? Yes, I'm on. Okay, it's deleting. It failed. So there's something wrong with my battery. there's a fault with my battery. There we go. Let's go on to another phase where we can actually my current vehicle. It says the reason occurrence of this error is not resolved. Ignition is turned off, so the diagnostic line is not properly connected. So I need to reconnect this, and let's see. Here we go. Put it on. Just close the door. Sometimes this interferes with it. Let's see if I can delete that error. I'm connecting again. It's failed. So it's telling me there's something wrong with my battery terminal. Okay. So let me check my battery terminal. So here we are. I just went back to my battery terminal and I just disconnected my trailer attachment there. Let me see if this will let me delete the error now. Okay, KC says DTC Cs are successful. So once it does that, you press OK. So it's complaining about my my wiring here. As you can see, I wired the trailer wiring which I mounted over there, and that gives me power to my hitch. So let's check now. So once I delete that, I go to current vehicle and hold on. Let's do it again. Let's start the diagnosis. Let's see. There we go. So the SRS there was that. Let me show you again. It said SRS, but it won't let me delete. That's because I already deleted it. Anyway, so let's switch on this thing. As you can see, the SRS light is off. And I put my seatbelt. Let's put my seatbelt on. No more Christmas lights. Brake off. I've cleared the dashboard. So there you go. Auto Aide. This thing will tell you everything. So it says the safety battery terminal, and that's of course because I attached the hitch. So let me put the fuse back for the hitch, and that should be okay now. So can you see how the SRS light comes on? Even, oops, there's a lot in my trunk here. Let's put this back. Let's put this back. There we go. I put the cover back. There's a lot of stuff in my car. I got the spare wheel, my trailer wheel, when I'm touring my jet ski. So there we go. So let's recap. Sorry it took a long time because I had this fault. I was getting check engine light and the SRS light was on. So I fixed the check engine light by replacing the diesel module, glow plug module, and the SRS light. The SRS light comes if there's a fault with the battery. Sometimes it's the connections with the seats, and probably when your battery is also about to die, the SRS light comes. So how do I diagnose this? through the system here, Auto Aide, which comes with this box that reads, and this software, it basically goes through my whole car. Now, as I'm running the car, I switched it on. You can see the volt is 14.3. So that tells me there's nothing wrong with my alternator. My battery's charging good. So let me recap again. Get Auto Aide on Amazon. Click the Auto Aide software. It updates. Once it comes on, just delete all these old cars. Would you like to delete? Yes, delete. Delete, yes, delete. Delete all the old diagnoses. Let me just put this. This has to be on the on position, so it can read. Create new vehicle. I create new vehicle. I go to BMW. I go through all the BMWs, but I want the E90s. And then I go down here. I don't want the 320i, 325, no 335, 320D. That's British. That's European spec. 318i. That's a British. That's a European spec car. Oh, the 330XD. I don't want that. Okay, American is 335i and 335D. So I want the E90 on the 335D. There we go. We start diagnosis. It asks me have I connected the cables. I start new diagnosis. And it goes through the system. It's very quick. Starts reading the ECUs. And now what did we come up with? No faults. No faults. Yeah, keep coming, baby. Engine control module. So as you can see, the SRS, it's got no fault anymore. So engine control module, no faults. What else? Dashboard, no faults. Transmission, no faults. There you go. 335D. That's how we do it.